Up replay crew. Replay crew, throw a comment in. Let me check the sound. I don't got my speakers on. Sound alright? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? You can hear that fan. Well, let me try this. See if it works better. What is up in the chat? What is up in the chat? What is up in the chat? What is up? Okay. Okay. Ooh, that's better. Ooh, that's better. Yeah, put a one in the chat. That's better. All right, what's up, Blue and Rose, Lucy Lou, Malcolm, Rhonda, Logan, Charlotte, the girls. What's up, Linda, Adam, Joanne from Ocala, Billy Collins, Doreen, Kimberly, Lucy Lou. Yes, okay, yeah, definitely does sound better. I can tell, cause I can. Yes, okay, yeah, definitely does sound better. I can tell. Yeah. You guys hear it in the background. So, what is up, Paula from Texas? Retired dad's in the house. Oh, let me do this. So you're not hearing it. Here, let me do it right here. Good day, good day. Hello, Deuces, my man. There's Troyce. Doris loves Keno. There's Kelly. Hello, Kelly and Dave. Robin, Paula. Good day, good day. Ooh, was it fun? I want to do that. I need to do that. I've been looking on like estate auctions too. Online. What is up, Jerry? Good day to Jerry. So hope all's well today. Oh, we got a new water dish for the thing there. I'm going to be pulling those rocks up and making that a little bit different here soon. What is the tea? Oh, that's right, Adam. Oh, that's cool. She's got a new purse. Very good, very good. Let's put that back. Get that to live chat. Live chat there. Okay, good deal. What is up, New Jersey? Doing a private party. What do you do? Are you like wedding planner? Happy Saturday, Rickles. Martin Sperry, Ohio. What's up, Simdu? How's it go? Actually, you know what? It's going good. Like, I just checked. We have like 5 donors so far. Here, I could bring it up right here. Let me bring it up. We just had somebody donate $100 earlier. Let me see all. An anonymous $50 donation. Barba, I don't want to say the last name. Barba T, $25. Anonymous, $10. Ted W with 25. Terry S with a 30, and then Christine with a 200. So it's already up to 3. Oh, I wonder if it's this. Can you hear me there? That's what it is. Can you hear me? Tip it up. Can you hear me? Okay. So I don't know where I left off, but I'll say, did you guys hear all the names I read? What's up, JK? Linda? Robin says sound is back. Yes, back. Don't shout. I know. Loud and clear. 5 by 5. No. Yeah. I can just check it right here. 5 by 5. We're still good. So I don't know. Again, I was saying I was doing great. We had I think like 5 donations. I read through the donations. You want to do it again? Did you guys hear the donations already? Okay, you did. Okay, good. I was on text Woodstock earlier, but I forgot he's 3 hours behind, so I didn't want to text like 8 o'clock in the morning. I was gonna find out, see if he'll be able to design up a plaque. You know what I mean, with the gold, silver, bronze, and then the donors, and so and then we'll have to do like special recognition for like the ones that are over the 100. You know, we'll do that because that surprised me. I was blown back. Yeah, hot and humid here too. Military code, loud and clear, 5 by 5. I want to try to go to the river later, but we got my whatnot at 12:30, and then we got Julia's at 5. So yeah, that's coming up. No, I mean it's been doing good, man. There's been quite a few pre-bids, and there's a couple items that got like 9 different bids on it, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting. I'll have a good time with it. But there's new items up. New items if you saw in yesterday's video that Rex had made. And Julia put some other items up that we had here at the house from a long time ago. We'll explain more of that during the auction. Oh, it's all good, Dina. We'll just run it like it is. Oh, Lynn says it's raining storms here. We've had some good rain lately, which I've been happy about, and it's been overnight because the grass is back to green, a little bit of brown. But man, that was getting crispy and toasty. What happened there? How do I get rid of that? I don't know. Oh, hold on, click it. I'm trying to get rid of I pinned the message, but it's stuck on my. It's a loud boom. Like a transformer blowing. Sales goals. Yeah, that's yeah. I don't know what's going on with all that. I kind of caught wind of something. Today charge 130. Yep. That's all right, Wendy. It'll get better. It will get better. Don't worry about it. So yeah, that's where I'm going to. I got to start coming up with some ideas for some banners. I'm gonna hang along the fence there. I need first. I'll get like a coming soon banner. That way I can start hanging up the ones I want to do. Like I've already looked into the kayaks, and I want to do kayak rentals. And the trailer I have should be able to carry 4 kayaks. And I have a couple different ideas. Like I could, because people come by there and they can rent them, and I can bring them out to the areas. Like I'm gonna be scouting some areas out, or they can just pick them and take them from there and just kind of figure it out. Gulfport, Mississippi. What's up, William? Yeah, Joy's got all new with tag clothing and different sizes now. She has multiple different sizes, so be sure to jump off of that as well. I threw some cord out. Kind of hot right now. I don't know. I did have a dream though. The mom brought the baby over to the property last night. So I did do that, or had that. So maybe the baby will pop out during the live. And look at the crepe myrtle; it's looking good too. I just need to give me a nice workshop eventually, and have a cool backdrop. What's up, John? Yeah, so you guys will see, and it'll probably be tomorrow's video. John sent a box of new goodies, and actually one of gold-colored Tubetown necklace is going to be part of the buyer's giveaway on the whatnot. So be sure to jump on there, but we'll show you that on tomorrow's video. Some of the new stuff. We'll maybe put some stuff up in to buy it now, and I got some new pins. Actually, I didn't even show Julia those pins yet. It's funny. Oh, nice. Some turkeys. Sweet. Oh, I've had a couple llamas in the comment section. Woodstock, what up? I was just talking about you. I just mentioned about I was going to call you before the live because I talked to you about it. It was like 8, a little bit after 8 whenever I was going to call. I didn't want to call you. I wasn't sure if you were that early. But talking about designing like because I'd rather do this. I'd rather do a plaque, and then I'll say about different types of projects. You know, on the back of the Tubetown billboard that Tie Sticks made. I want to go ahead and like maybe start hanging those plaques of recognition on that so they're out of the weather. But do like a plaque where it says gold, silver, and bronze, and then special mentions, which special mentions will be one of the last one of the last people, Christine, I believe, donated like 200. You know, basically gold, bronze would be 1 to 25, silver would be 25 to 50, gold would be 50 to 100. Special mentions is 100 and above. That's what I was thinking. Like maybe just do like you know how you go into like a business and know how like the plaques on the wall or whatever, and you know like say whatever achievements. What is up, Barba from GA in the house? Sue Dunn, what is up? Good to see you. I don't know, Selena. I wondered the same thing. I haven't seen him. I don't know if he's on anybody else's channels. Last night I texted him. I remember he was, if I'm not mistaken, he texted back and said that he had went out west. I believe one of his childhood friends had passed away or something, and so he had been out there. But that's the last, if I remember. I wish he'd pop up again, because now we got, I got all kinds of stuff to do. A couple things I'll be doing this week is getting the liability insurance done and secure. That way, that's done and covered, and I got that covered with, and I'll be dropping up. So there's a new town clerk that, from what I understand, that Belinda's going to be training next week. So I'll be going there Tuesday to drop off the packets for the meeting, and to find out if there's any other fees or things I need to do at that point in time to make sure we're good, or if they need to do the meeting first and then I do the fees, or however it's going to work. I know that you know I got, like I told you before, I got some of the, and that's what the whatnot money helps with. They got some of that put away for those projects, because it's probably gonna cost over $1,000 to get the cost of the power pole, the inspection. I know just to get the power turned on is gonna be $500. So you know, I want to get that as soon as I can. It'd be sweet. And then we just move forward from there. Oh no, the drama llama. No, it's funny, Lucy Lou. The drama llama, llama comments are so boring. No, it's funny because one was like talking about, it was just one person up there. Well, there might have been two. Talking about, I was just as bad as Lynette and John because of, I said intruders at the ranch. And obviously all of you know. And I mentioned back, I was like, well, obviously you didn't see when, you know, you didn't watch enough to see the intruders, aka the armadillos, you know what I mean? And they don't know my channel well enough to know that I'm always spoofing and goofing and new boot goofing. But I told him, thanks for making all the comments and helping my channel. Llama, 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 llama. Man, what is going on with this? Jackie's running out. I can't get rid of this pinned comment on my live for me. You know, I pinned that comment. I guess it's just going to stay there on my phone. Thank goodness I got my computer to refund. Good afternoon, Lisa. I couldn't check. My cousin just texted me. I'll have to see what she says afterwards. Hi, Travis. What's up, Lisa? Wendy's here. Oh, yeah, Wendy. Oh, that's awesome, Wendy. If you want to help support? Absolutely. Well, I'm really excited about And you guys know how great I am with names, and I'll remember, just like with Tracy, um, Nurse Tracy. Rex's wife. I always refer to her as Rex's wife. Refer to her as Rex's wife, but she's making cool little artwork and like, you know, essentially, Tubetown. You know, because I'm actually, you know, here's a couple things. I'll get to that in a minute if I don't forget, which I probably will. But she's got some really cool custom artwork, like things like crafts and stuff, just like at the trading post. You got the different vendors there who are set up. That's ultimately kind of like Tubetown. We're gonna have games and other different vendors that want to come and set up out. This will be like an outdoor trading post type scenario. You know, I got the I know Jamie Bartholomew got the sent the red Easy up a while back, which we used for the festival. I'll be taking that out there pretty soon, getting it fastened down and secure, getting some tables underneath it, and then and actually I got to really focus on getting the rest of the tools sorted. And I thought what I was gonna do is gonna get a bin and start putting the ones I know that could go in a tool cell. And that way, next time I see Jeremy or I take some pictures, I can send him, be like, hey, this is what I think, and we'll have that stuff to get out there. So, you know, we'll have Bub's tackle box set up. We'll have Rex's wife set up with her crafts and stuff, and then have the table set up with the tools, and you know, it's gonna be cool. I had to reset chat to get pin to go away. How do I reset my chat? Go to super chat. I just see JK about made me lose my I think Joy just knocked the computer out. JK about made me. I can't see what my cousin's saying. If you're in the chat, I can't tell. Up, Nancy. What's up? Hudson in the house. Good to see you. Will do, Christine. Well, JK. That's funny. Wendy, you're awesome. I appreciate you. But by all means, again, anybody, that's all I ever ask is the support of just watching my channel and helping it grow, sharing all that stuff. Because, you know, and I know other people want to help in other ways, just like they help other channels, you know, obviously. You know what I was saying? I was like, I'm waiting for the llamas to start saying something about the GoFundMe and the fact of the fence. Maybe they won't. But I figured by me doing that, I was going to stir up something for them to talk about. Not that I was trying to do it. I'm just excited about it all. I'm excited for Miss T and Ron. And then for Ron, he can tear down that fence on his side if he wants, all the way up to where the privacy fence stops. Because I'm having it all the way to the ground. And, you know, it's standard 6-foot high privacy fence. YouTube is such a mess lately. Has been, like, you know, that's why, luckily, I got you all support me on the whatnot. Because, you know, that I've been having to use that money to help continue to just basically, you know, stay fun employed by doing the videos and stuff like that. So be sure to jump on that 12:30, and then Joy's at 5 as well. Remember, Joy's all new with tags. You can go check out all the stuff in my store now. Everything's loaded. Got some relics in there. We'll explain that more on the whatnot. Uh-oh. Well, good thing you're there to help, Logan. Awesome, Lucy Lou. Yeah, I mean, you're right. I mean, it is. I just don't want, you know, for like if, you know, we're open for business and Miss T's outside, and let's say some prayers for Miss T. Her husband was last night. I talked to Darlene Hudson, and she had said that Miss T's husband wasn't doing so well right now. So send some prayers out. And if you're watching, I can't tell. All I see is a blip come down and goes back up my thing. I can't tell if you're texting me or if you're in the chat. They are, Nancy. This year is turning out good. Last year it didn't get so good. And Wendy, you know what? Anything. It's just really, my channel is basically built around you all, the viewers, honestly, both the channels. And you know what, I decided I'm going to go ahead and go back to making a Tubetown video, but one video a week. That's it. You know what I mean? I see other YouTubers out there that just make one video a week. And so instead of just doing lives, I miss doing the mayor videos. So I am going to go back to doing just one Tubetown video a week. Bear with me as I figure that out. But definitely, I miss doing the Tubetown, having the Tubetown videos. So not just doing the lives. And I might take Whiskey Jack had some great information one time about, or input in the sense of like doing, I'm pretty sure it was Whiskey Jack, which I haven't seen him in a while. I hope he's good. But using it for shorts and stuff. And as it gets closer to the manual, like, oh, you know what, one of the drama llamas was like, stop weed eating and all the loud noise or something. But anyway, I haven't had 5 things going on in my head right there at one time. But back to what I was getting at originally was if Miss T and them were out there sitting on the porch, or sitting, she has a nice little fireplace out back, sitting there, and Darlene comes over and they hang out, and you know, if people are pulling in Tubetown, I don't want them to be disturbed. You know what I mean? People pull in, see the fence, and what I'll probably do, and this is what I'm gonna do. I'm already committed to this. If you want to bring a sign to Tubetown, like you know at Tubetown, or at Tubetown, but if you want to bring a sign to 2.0, you can bring a sign and you can hang on the privacy fence. You know what I mean? Just start hanging signs on the privacy fence. So therefore, going back to what I was saying, you know, my channel is really based and built on you, the viewers. You know, I don't have a niche. I just flow like water. You know what I mean? I would have never thought when I was going to be a YouTuber. Now that I'm a YouTuber, I would have never thought that I'd have a legitimate place that's open up for business where I'm going to actually, you know, work on capitalizing on the tourism there in Cedar Key and the fact of the people coming out of Creek to see if it's real. I mean, literally that is, and you know, it's just, there's so much opportunity there, and then still the storage units, and then having an outdoor vending lot, you know, the whatnot, you know, and it works both ways with, you know, with the condos, with Jeremy, you know what I mean, and just, like, I'm sure next time he's down, I got a feeling me and him are going to end up over at the condos. I just have that feeling. I haven't talked to him, I don't know, or anything, I'm just saying I have that feeling just because it's getting quite hot out, and then you start scoping out Tubetown Beach, baby. What happened? I'm sorry, I'm not reading the chat. Hope Polar Spark's doing all right. I ain't seen him in a while. I remember last he talked, he had gotten sick. I'm going back, trying to read. Did I miss something you said, Choice? My chat stopped working on my phone, and then I'm just the drama llama finger. Yeah. Oh, awesome, Ninja Puppy. I appreciate that. Yeah, and that's, again, it will be all transparent. Everybody will see where the money goes. That, you know, once I hit that $22.50, I turn it off. Now, a few might come in after that, but ultimately, my plan is once that gets going, like once I get up to $1,000 in it, is I can go ahead and pull $1,000, you know, off my whatnot, and then keep letting the GoFundMe go, and then go spend $1,000 to start the fence. You know what I mean? I don't have to wait till it gets to that point. I can basically use money for Tubetown and basically just replenish the money for Tubetown. If that makes any sense? Oh, hail's low. There's Jeremy. Hey, dude, I was just mentioning, whenever you decide to come back, I had this feeling that we were going to end up at the beach, end up in Cedar Key. So, oh, that must be the family chat that's going on. But yeah, I was just talking about you. Like, that's what I said. I was like, contrary to what most people believe, I haven't spoke to you about it, but I just had that feeling. Oh, he'll be there soon. He'll be here soon. You better watch out. Oh, so you know what I did? They weren't able. Did I text you that or not? I'll probably text it to you, and it's in my draft. But the shout out again to Magic Cycle. They couldn't send 2 because they're paused. They couldn't send 2 at one time, and so basically, I had them gonna have to send it to the schoolhouse, and then or the ranch, and then that way, whenever you do get here, oh boy, You talk about tag at the ranch, it's on. The Magic Cycle quest will be on. We do have some other contenders there at the schoolhouse that we could probably put into play, but for sure the two Magic Cycles are going to be going toe to toe at the ranch. Jeremy says he's going to be here soon. Maybe we'll be going toe to toe at the beach. Maybe we'll have some beach drag. Oh, maybe we'll do some drag racing down the beach. Gosh only knows. uh, you better watch out. See, what's going to happen is Jeremy will show up and I won't know he's back. And I'll be over there in OC. And then next thing, and the thing about it is, I won't know he's here because I won't know he's here. And then I'm gonna have to, I'll be sneaky. I'm gonna have to be sneaky when I go to the schoolhouse because he's gonna be tagged, and then it's off. Then it's off on the Magic Cycle. Yeah, that's all right. Well, don't worry. I got my eyes peeled. So you already let the cat out of the bag somewhat. You're going to be here soon. So to me, soon's going to be, I'm guessing probably, I'm going to have to keep my eye out for within the next week or two. So I'll have to be on my toes for the next week or two. Because you never know though, if I'm filming, if I'm filming and Jeremy pops up in the background, you guys got to let me know because then it's on. But yeah, so Karen, the difference between a man and a boy, the price of noise. Exactly. I still, man, my stomach hurt that next day laughing when we were at the ranch. Although, boy, we were like there at the end, like it was probably a little sketch ball, which makes it all the more funner. With the one-handed filming and then him chasing me down in the truck. That was fun. So I got a feeling whenever he does come back down and bring the gator back down, you know what? That'd be cool to find a gator in a unit. Oh, you know what? So I looked at some estate sales, and I don't know how they work. If you just go there and make offers or what. Like one of them I seen like had price tags on things, but they had like a golf cart there. Like it'd be fun to get an electric golf cart and get the electric bikes and have just have a mayhem. You know, we'll have a golf cart demolition derby. You know, that'd be the tag. You got to actually tag them. That could be dangerous, but it'd be so much fun. So when the second match, what the heck was that? Oh, it's a siren. So when the second Magic Cycle gets here, then we'll have a total of 5. And I'm not sure. I haven't been able to catch up with Madam Mayor and Brett. I'm not sure if they're ever going to be back down this way at some point in time, but if they are, I know they have a couple. Oh boy. What's up, Mary? So yeah, like I said, I'm super excited with the fence right now. Like you guys said already, it was like 340, so I do appreciate that. We just started it, and that's going to be the rule. Not the rule, but hey, and I might. See, and the thing about fencing it off, here's another thing. You guys let me know. I don't want to make it seem like it's like you can't go in there. You know what I mean? Like maybe the front part, maybe fence that off there, but like I like the cable idea because I just take it down during the day and it feels open. People driving by like the trading post. It's not fenced off. You know what I mean? People can pull up there. But for example, if I got a gate there going into the parking lot and somebody comes to Tubetown and they want to hang a sign on the fence. You know what I mean? They can't pull into the parking lot. You know what I mean? And also have the other opportunity to pull in the parking lot, hang the sign, hang it wherever you want. You know what I mean? And what I'll do is I'll leave like a container with a screwdriver and some wood screws in it. You know what I mean? And they can get it and they can just screw it to the fence wherever. That way the viewers build it as they build it. You know, obviously, you know, any appropriate signs will be taken down, but I don't got a feeling there'll be any of that because, like I mentioned. Oh, and Jeremy, can I use some of the I was going to ask you actually if I could use some of the license tags because we got still a bunch at the ranch. I want to use some of those, and I saw that there's a couple yield signs and there's like alligator crossing sign that's in the barn. But I thought about putting those up on the cedar tree. Start giving it, you know. I know there's so many tags out there, and if people understand, I know a lot of people sent them for shut up. $665 already? Man, you guys are outrageous. Okay, cool. Because I know a lot of the tags were sent to, as gifts for the ranch, and don't worry, I'm still gonna put them on the ranch house. That's gonna be a fun time lapse video, and it'll be something to do on another day. That's, obviously Tubetown right now is my 2.0 is my real focus. The legitimate business of Tubetown. It's now not just a fun place for people to come and feel welcome to come and see. And if I'm there, if Jeremy's there, whoever's there, that talk to, take pictures, whatever. But now it's really coming into a legitimate business. That now when they come, they can see that. Also, I'll be able to rent out kayaks. I can be able to deliver them. Have the bait shop there, man. I tell you, and there's this one bus. It's $5,500. I bet you I could probably talk it down $1,000. It's been on there for a while. I talked about it before. It's a short one. It's already white. I'd repaint it in red. It's white and green, but it's a short one, and it's not far. It's in Denellen, and it says it runs good. It's a 6.1 turbo diesel, which I don't know a lot about them, but I've been looking at a lot of them, and a lot of them are just like, they're too long, and I don't want the long one. I don't want the super short one. I want the medium one, and maybe God's telling me that's the one, And so, but once I get these other things in place, we're gonna have the souvenir shop there. I want to do I'd like to do a legitimate, because once you get power there, I'll have Wi-Fi there, and do a legitimate live cam. You know what I mean? You could jump on and have it say a membership type live cam, but every day at a certain time it would be free. You know what I mean? That way everybody get an opportunity to check it out. But it would be something else that would help generate revenue, because people understand I'm working my tail off and all this stuff, and it's it's gonna pay off. It's gonna pay off, but it's just the cost of living is just crazy, and I don't even have a lot. Truck's paid for, Choice cars not paid for, but I want to continue to do this, and continue to make this grow, and have that place where it's that Route 66, it's that Cadillac Ranch, it's that Highway 24 to Cedar Key. It's going to be that destination. You go there, you get information. I'm gonna have pamphlets on the condos. They pull in, book your Cedar Key condo here. Pull on in there, open it up, show you what it goes on. Yep, you want to book it? Well, here, see what the dates is, then boop, there you go. Punch it right in and book it. Although it's probably pretty booked right now, I'm guessing. But definitely, the kayak rentals, the games will be free at Tubetown. You pull in, the games will be free. I will put me up. I will do a couple more putt holes. There's that's what I was talking about earlier. I am going to bring, so I'm going to downsize 2.0 or Tubetown, just because you remember how I brought it all up. I love the fact that I only got 100 people in there, because I know you guys are the ones that really care. That's I know for a fact. You guys are, and the replay crew. I don't want to discredit the replay crew, but I don't need the 2 axe games no more. I don't need the 2 ball throwers that Chris had donated. So I'm gonna bring 1 axe game down, and bring 1 of the ball toss things down, and I might bring 1 of the other ring tossing, because now I got Tubetown set where, if you come the 2.0 and you want to go play around at Tubetown, we can still do that. Rules still apply. You have to stay right there at the fence line, but all the games are right there. You can actually play all the games. And so, and I haven't been paying attention to chat, everybody. My mind's just been. But Tubetown, 2.0, it's a legitimate business. It's going to be generate revenue, and there are other, costs that come along with Tubetown, the liability insurance, the lease, the power, you know what I mean? Eventually I don't know if I'll get water or not, or if I'll just do a big giant freshwater holding thing. I'm not sure. Where's Whiskey Jack? There he is. What up? I was just talking about you earlier. I've been sending out those vibrations. I was talking about Woodstock earlier, and then I was talking about Jeremy and Whiskey Jack and We the People. That's right. Compulsive viewing. Right on, Malcolm. Levi called yesterday. He gave me a call, and it was good to talk to him. I told him, I was like, man, my bad, I haven't been able to get by there and see him. And that's another thing, everybody, as my YouTube channel grows, the way I learn my content, the way I build my content, trying to get ahead, and I'm back on the Well, I might try and film something later on. I don't know. It just depends. We've got 2 whatnots. But maybe go to the river or something. I don't know. But needless to say, I'll still go have fun tomorrow and film a video. And if I'm back on that day 1, but I am. And Jeremy, if you're still watching, I've been watching, man. And and I tell you, does anybody else? This is the one thing I did text Jeremy. This is the only communication I had with him probably like a month maybe. But I did text him out of the blue because like every time, yes, no, no, yes, 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 no, no, yes, yes, no. When he's opening the boxes with Christian, man, that for me, that is, I laughed my butt off at that. And I texted him, I was like, dude, I laughed my butt off at that. And it was just funny because, again, watching the treasure hunt, watching that's what got me started. Liking Jeremy, well, because Chelsea said he moved in, but now I started watching videos, and that's what he was doing. That's what was fun. But yeah, that's funny. So, but what I was getting at is I will be doing treasure hunting in my own storage units. So he's always watching. That's true. He's the What the Hell's Nation out there, man. They're just a bunch of awesome people. I can't believe that the fence is up to 665 already. That is just unbelievable, man. That is just so excited. So like I said, once it gets to $1,000, I'll tell Julia to go ahead and pull $1,000 out of my whatnot. I'll go and buy $1,000 worth of fencing and panels. That way I can, like I was getting earlier, just little by little build it, get it going. And that way somebody comes by with a sign, boom, you already got a panel to put it on. And everybody will keep track of the money that you guys all donate, and then have Woodstock make that plaque of recognition. Because I do know that was it Doris or Dolores that donated 50 in the super chats. Which, do me a favor, don't send a super chat saying towards the fence, because that I'd rather it go to the GoFundMe, because of the fact of I'm able to keep track of it there and see everybody. I got a couple anonymous on there, and I'm going to do an anonymous listing as well, so everybody can see how many anonymous people donated. But I want to be able to show the people who donated. I had something else I was going to say, but I totally lost my train of thought. But it's just awesome. Okay, let me try to get back to the chat a little bit. I saw two Travis and Jeremy broke tonight. Was that the one from the school? I know there was one. There was what they call the stilettos. I know there was one at the schoolhouse too, unless Jeremy that ended up going back with him. But man, it's just funny. Like I said, I get a kick out just laughing at it. Yes, no, no, yes, 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 no. Oh, that was one of the llamas. The llama was talking about. Obviously, again, they don't watch the channel. Talking about again about me and hells, me and what the hells. The ranch had nothing. That had nothing to do with the intruder on the ranch. It's like you don't get the channel. Those little armadillos were cool though, weren't they? And I was running around. I bet you that other one was a female, because she was even smaller than the other ones. Kevin T. The bad neighbors will see you use the fence. Well, my neighbors aren't bad. I got awesome neighbors. Well, I just met Ron. I'm pretty sure it's Ron. If not, I'm calling him the wrong name. But definitely, I waved him the other day. Got home, he waved. There's some other things going on there. Actually, I spoke with some residents there in Otter Creek, and I thought about some other things I'd like to do once I get some of these other projects, out the way. And I think it with the support system that's out there, that's all, like I said, man, it all stems from all you awesome viewers out there that all jump on board. The few that I got that don't come from the What the Hell's Nation, you guys as well, but it's just a nation of great people that follow Jeremy and follow myself, and it's just awesome to have people that are willing to help out and see. You guys saw, you guys have been with me as long. You guys seen my dreams, and I'm a dreamer, and I've been dreaming. I keep dreaming, and dreams keep coming true, and and one day I'll be I got some other, hold on, yeah. I threw caution to the wind and probably use. Well, what I'll be doing is I'll just be doing first names and last letters. I don't want to put people's names like that. You know what I mean? If and I'm not sure if you put notes in or what. So I don't want to say the last names. I'll just put the first name and the last letter. Or if you want to go by, say for example, Ninja Puppy, or email me. If you email me and say, hey Travis, I was so and so on the thing. Could you put this on the plaque? I'm sure we can arrange that. And so Yeah, so I don't, man, that's YouTube. YouTube, that's where it's like Jeremy always said, be consistent. That's why I want to get back to Tubetown. At least one video a week. I got to be consistent, and I got to do it. The lives I usually try to do on Tuesday around noon, but I got to set an exact time where everybody will know. But consistency, it's consistency, consistency. So my Saturday lives are always at 12, and my Tuesday lives are always at 6:30. I try to stick those plans. I don't believe none of those overlap any of the other people that are in the family. You know what I mean? It's being as all the other YouTubers, and if that family's even growing with all the other YouTubers, at some point we all have to be doing stuff over top of each other just because of the fact of, there's just the family's growing, it's getting bigger. So the duck eggs, Julia doesn't want nothing to do with them, but I'm going to eat them. Tomorrow we do eggs on Sunday morning. Julia cooks eggs every Sunday morning and bacon, so I'll cook them tomorrow. They do. That's right. Well, you got to remember. Like, did anybody go see the Ponds and Pine podcast? Please, can JK or Dina, can y'all find that link and can y'all throw it up? Be sure to go click to them, because I know a lot of you probably already, some of you probably maybe already have. But go watch that interview. Professor Barlow, if you guys remember Doug over at Miss K's, I go over there. And Doug's been on several of the channels here and there working. The farm over there is putting up the fence, but him and his brother started a podcast, and then they turned it onto the YouTube channel as well. But I want you guys want to go see a cool 20-minute interview with me. It's fun. It talks about some scary stuff. I mentioned the video, but that's only one story. But definitely, it's cool. And as I say to everybody, there's an abundance out there. Everybody. I don't think many people watch TV that much anymore. They watch YouTube because you can pretty much find whatever you want to watch on YouTube. So, for sure. There's no doubt. Well, yeah, okay. Let's blame Jeremy for it. Jeremy's a good dude. You know what I mean? Why wouldn't you? Trust me, I get emails too. People talking about all the stuff that they'll hear and they'll see. And I've told people, don't really bother me. And I'll be honest with you, that has slowed down some. I still get them, but some of the people know, like, I don't really care what other people say and everything. But that's where people who care, and there's a lot of people out there who care about Jeremy and George and his network of friends and being me being one of them. And that's why, like I said earlier, like, here let me go do this. Whoa! You guys are out of control. I just checked the GoFundMe, $1,165. You guys, man, you guys are just too rad. And by no means am I grifting or begging or anything, because you guys know exactly where this money's going. It's going so those two neighbors can have privacy. And then once I talk to Ron, I can work that deal out with him, with that privacy. I can go work, fix all the front of his stuff up there. Man, that just makes me feel so good. I just want to go make more videos now and just keep making videos and that's what I was telling Julia. It's that. And Jeremy told me before, sometimes you're gonna have those low lows, and then you're gonna have high highs. And that's like life, obviously, right? And it's just like anything. And that's where at the start of this year, I was on a good high at the end of last year, because end of the year, advertisers are paying the most. Election year, so you're getting a lot more revenue for ads. First year come, I'm gasping for air just to try. Luckily, I was able to save some money during that time of the high, and then during the low, I was able to kind of compensate. And then Whatnot came along, you all supporting us there. That helps out a lot, it's just amazing. And you guys all know that I'll be, which link is that, JK? Oh, there it is, sweet, Palms and Pines. But that's the link. They got set a couple videos up. I haven't watched any of the other ones yet, but they're two dudes. They have close to 100 acres, if not more than 100 acres, that back right up to a management area, which I'll go explore, which goes right to the Swanee River. And you guys seen, I've been over there to the farm before. You guys have seen it. And all the 80 acres next to that, his brother owns, which his brother was on the podcast. But, yes, thank you, JK. I appreciate you, my man. But yeah, definitely go watch that and see that, and support them, support everybody, support JK. JK, man, he's a freaking, he's another go-getter. JK grinds on YouTube, making videos, and that stuff I'm sure takes a lot longer. I just film my goofy self, being my goofy self. You know what I mean? That editing, that they got a lot more invested into like actual computer stuff, right? And and JK grinds, and JK, to me, in my opinion, is should have a lot more subscribers than what he does, because he's such a big supporter of. He's part of the family for us. He's part of the Hell's Nation, and Jeremy supports him all the time. I support him all the time, and I think he's one that's, in my opinion, like underrated. Now, don't get me wrong. He has a lot of videos like I do, and there's only so much you can watch, and that's just that. That's how YouTube works. But you know, like I watched it once. Usually, JK will text me the ones like some of them. I'll be honest. Like my own videos, it's hard for me to watch them sometimes. Like, man, people like watching that, And like some of the ones, like I can't quite understand. Like some of the other, not the ones related to me, but some of the other ones that he makes, I can't quite understand. And the way my brain works, you would think I could. But I just can't watch them all. Yeah, it's the views are totally down on it. Same thing on my channel. My subscribers, I've lost like 10 subscribers in the past week. And it's just the way it works. Woodstock with a double thumbs up and the rocket ship. Woodstock and the boys. All over the planet. Yeah, and that's where, and so that's where, I look at this as such a blessed opportunity and a blessed career that I have. Okay, so you know what I discovered? Have you guys heard of Banana Ball? Do you guys know who Jesse Cole is? Like, I just discovered the Savannah Bananas, like, yesterday, and it blew my mind. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is I've never really had, like, an idol, to be honest with you. I never really looked up to anybody. I just seen this guy. Forgive me, I'm not I'm gonna go running right now. But they have this baseball team. He grinded for 10 years in Gastonia, or like, that's a place here in America, I believe. Like, I'm not sure. I just started watching him. He only has like 18,000 subscribers on his personal YouTube, but he has like 2.4 million on the Savannah Bananas. But it's an entertainment. It's an baseball game, entertainment, and it's like an entertainment game. It's like 2 hours. It's a show. It's a 2-hour show, and he's all about the fans. He's all about entertainment. It starts at, I don't have a lot. I can't talk a lot about it, but that dude Jesse Cole, like, I'm gonna like hit him up on email. I'm like, man, would you mind if I came and just followed you around for a day? Because he, some of the interviews I was watching, and it's this mainly today, like, so now this guy literally has sold out football stadiums with his baseball show. 71,000 people, folks. 71,000 people, and they all go there, and he's just this guy in this yellow suit and this yellow hat, and he's just a fun dude, and he has a lot of fun people that work for him. They have just a fun show, and like, I gotta look more into it. But holy cow. If you haven't seen the Savannah Bananas, please go there and tell them what you're doing, Willis. Go follow Jesse Cole and the founder of the Savannah Bananas, and go tell them what you're doing, Willis is his new biggest, like again, I want to go and learn what that guy has done. And what I'm seeing, like he says, it's all about the fans and entertainment. And that's what I've always been about, you know what I mean? That's why I was like, wow, his heart is where my heart is with my dirt bike shows and this. Going back to kind of what I was going with this, as it pops back up, you guys support and contributing to this idea, that I've had for a long time, and then now it's coming to fruition. I couldn't necessarily take my own money out to do it, but you guys are able to support in these small ways here and there and see it all come to life, and you guys are part of the dream, But and he had that dream of doing that, and like, he was so pumped. This one interview he was talking about, like, I started binge watching it. When they sold out, they were struggling to get a couple hundred people in the stadium, right? They just struggled to get a couple hundred people in the stadium, and then they sold it out one day. They got like 2,500, 3,000 people in it, right? I'm retired dad. Don't worry, man. I have my plans for you, dude. Don't worry. Trust me. That's why I've been tight-lipped. So, yeah. Like, I such admire that dude. And now he goes and stands in the stadium, like, and they come there to see his show with all his crew, his characters, his employees, which I'm not sure how many he has just yet. But that reminds me of like Tubetown. Imagine we get Tubetown that big. We just we bring the Tubetown short bus to a stadium, bust out some games, have a big giant show. It could literally happen, folks. And that's where the Tubetown Clowns insert themselves. You never know, retired dad. I mean, I have to learn more about these Savannah Bananas, and like I said, I want to look and dig more into Jesse Cole. Like I'm so excited. Like it reminds me of reading the Napoleon Hill book. Like like man, I'm just so like ready to just absorb some knowledge and like focus. I need to try to figure out how to focus better, but that's really what focus to me is a lot of times when I'm really in tune with something. Like I want to really learn how to, you know, grow my fan base where like that dude stayed 4 hours after a game to sign autographs. Like the security was like telling him, okay, everybody go back to your cars, go back to your cars. They're like, nope, nope, nope. Everybody stay where you're at. I'm not leaving until everybody gets their autograph. Now he just finished a football show stadium with 70,000 people, right? And he's sitting there saying, no, I'm staying here. That's me. I've done it before. I've done it a lot. The only time I couldn't do it was when I was working for Feld, and we'd be in autograph lines there, and they'd shut it off at a certain point, you know, and that's what it is. But all right, let me get back to the chat a little bit. I haven't been seeing what JK says. Yeah, you know, my bullfights and dirt bike show, that was a pretty fun one, you know. Now it's two guys with a Dreamer guy, and actually Cody sold it to his best friend. They still have that show going. He was actually doing a show somewhere at an arena, and they were doing that bullfight somewhere down the road. Their bullfights show, and I went and watched it. It's an awesome show. That to me, that bullfights and dirt bike show, in my opinion, add Tubetown to that could be an arena show for sure. But there's a lot more to to it. But that's where investors get involved. Look at Nitro Circus, man. I've just never had like a big investor come up like, I believe in you, like, let's do this. You know what I mean? And let's get a team of people together. Like he says, like that guy says, when he hires somebody, he asks them about, and I'd have to go back to the acronym, darn it. I'm getting too excited. But like, where's your visions and where, but he gets everybody around and they all come together ideas, and it's like, it's a different show every week. Everybody comes with different ideas, and it's just actually amazing. And I'm just so like, I'm so ready to go, like, focus some time and sit down. I feel really weird sitting down and focusing on, like, watching videos and learning. But I want to. You can do. Let me read my chat a little bit. I'm sorry, everybody. I just been not even paying attention. I haven't even watched one of the games yet, Raquel. That's the thing. I haven't even watched one of the games. So let me ask this. Can you, like, what about the baseball? Is it all? Are the other baseball teams come and play and they have their own little get up and like see it? That's where I have to learn more about it. If you know more about it, by all means. But like, if that's the case, then that's when the recruitment for the Tubetown Clowns come down. Chow is 12. Wow. I just don't. Man. Like I said, you guys just blow me away. That's why I make these videos, because you guys just love to support me and get good vibes and good energy, on my videos, and like, that's why I love it. I'm so blessed to have a career getting to make other people happy. And some days, man, like, I kid you not, and I never know what I'm gonna do, especially when I'm on this day of schedule. That's where it's even harder for me. But try. Yes, both teams do their own thing. So, okay, Michael. They have 4 teams. So now they all travel together, I'm assuming, or the teams come in and play them at different areas, or like, I'm going to learn more about it. Because if that's the case, then by all means, retired dad, we'll be talking. And we'll figure something out. Talk. I know Jeremy's got us. We'll have the Otter Creek Freaks. We'll have the Tubetown Clowns. And there's 2 teams right there that could actually jump on board the Savannah Banana thing. But that's where, like I mentioned, like, I'm guessing you're gonna have to have people that are willing to be committed to it. I have to learn more about it. But like, it would be cool to have a group of, like, say, the What the Hell's family. We have enough of them in the family, but to be able to go out and like put together our own thing. But we have to actually probably hit baseballs and catch them and throw them and all that stuff too. But yeah, I'm gonna learn more about it. I'm definitely gonna learn more about it, and it's gonna be fun. Where are we at in this live chat? Okay, wow, we got about 5 minutes left, so I better pay attention. I'll talk right up to my whatnot. Don't forget the whatnot is coming up in 30 minutes, 35 minutes. Go on there. That's another way to support this fun employment dream that I have. Once again, everybody, blame Jeremy. Once we get that boat, the name Blame Jeremy is definitely going on the boat. And that's going to be part of Tubetown. I'm going to have the trailer parked there with the 4 kayaks on it. My trailer will carry 4 kayaks. I'm going to have the boat parked there. We're going to take the boat out. Like it's all because of Jeremy. So blame Jeremy for everything. But the whatnot, blame Jeremy. I'm a whatnotter. Get over there, have some fun over there. I'm gonna goof off. Man, I think there's already like over $100 in pre-biz. So I'm already like, man, once again, you guys are showing up, showing out. Thanks to everybody who donated to GoFundMe. Woodstock, I'll be giving you a call, my man. Like I said, I didn't want to call earlier before this. I wasn't sure what time you guys were up. But, another part of the channel, Woodstock does a lot of design. Everybody, John, you'll see in the video tomorrow. A lot of these ideas, this channel is you all and me living for the world to be a happier place. And you guys make me happy by being able to have this channel and continue to do this. What's up, Gina? And so jump over there to that whatnot, have some fun, purchase some things. Remember, my recommendation is put the most amount of money you're willing to spend on that item. That way, if somebody is going to bid against you, the pre-bid is going to always trump it. It's always going to trump it. It's always going to trump it. Now, if you put, there's a couple people I think put pretty high pre-bids in because somebody battled against them, and their pre-bid outdoes them. Remember, it won't go to the highest number. So if you pre-bid $100, it only goes to $25. You're only paying $25. So, at Jason the Savannah Bananas. I don't know if anybody knows any of them. Like, the Savannah Bananas. I'm going to dig more into that. Like, I got to learn more about this. I mean, when him and his posse, him and his crew, his family of people can put together a show and go and sell out. Like, Failed Entertainment, the best thing about it is I don't think Failed Entertainment has anything to do with it. And Failed Entertainment, is the largest entertainment company in the world. I work for them. I know all about Failed Entertainment and things they do. I've been put on the blackball list from Failed Entertainment. I've been told by the Southeastern Regional Manager, it was Clear Channel at the time, told me, sorry, even though we got contracts with you, we're cutting you, you're on the blackball list. And the people up in Aurora, Illinois, back where the corporate office used to be up in Aurora, had called down to Regional and said, do not hire that guy. Did I have money to fight them? No. Who has the money to fight the world's largest entertainment company? But yeah, I mean, when you can go in there and do that with a sales team, the team of people that just have the ideas that, like I said, we already have a bunch of people here in this family right now. But okay, I'll keep talking about it. I gotta get there and start going. So thanks everybody for thanks for donating to the GoFundMe, because I love seeing 0 super chats and the GoFundMe going up, man, because I know that you guys totally were committed and helping that, and it's already over $1,000. So we're gonna go start getting some privacy events next week. But yeah, you all, thank you so much, and I appreciate your support, your love. Jump over to that whatnot. We're gonna be there with Julia's whatnot. Go support her as well. Bookmark her show. I'm trying to get her more in a consistent schedule because I want her. Right now I'll be honest. That we talked about last night. The time she puts into hers right now, it's not paying off. But again, I told her it will. You just got to get a little bit more consistent, and then have the bigger variety of sizes, not just those first few she did with all the small. But if you know by with small clothes, she has a lot of cool ones. But they're all new with tags, I believe, on her whatnot today at 5. So with that said, everybody start saying bye in the chat. I love you all, man. You guys are just I work for cheap. Jason says, yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. Let me look. I'm gonna check the GoFundMe right now. $1,165, man. You guys are just over half of it has been raised. I mean, you guys are just too awesome. Too awesome. All right, you all. I gotta go to 30. I gotta go to 1 hour. I like going to that 1 hour mark. I try to be punctual as much as I can, even though I'm not punctual. But every time I do my shows, I've always tried to start like right on the dot. A lot of times, because when you're working shows, you got to start at 7, you got to end at 9:30. You have to have my itinerary. First 3 minutes this, the next 2 minutes that, 5 minutes is that, 2 minutes is this, and you have it all bordered out as a show. But yeah, I'm gonna learn more about Jesse Cole. You guys blow him up. It's like Willis wants to learn more, and what that dude has done. So see you, everybody. You got about 30 seconds left. Thanks again for everybody who helped support. We've had 128 likes, 111 people in there currently. All the replay crew, thank you all too, man, because I know you've done a lot. We'll see you, Whiskey Jack. Little Bunny, good to see ya. Dina from whatnot, appreciate all your help. LRG, thank you. Appreciate all your support as always. I appreciate you guys supporting me and just watching. That's all y'all can do. Man, that matters a lot to me as well. And the ones that want to do other support, well, thank you. You guys are just beyond amazing. And let's keep it going and growing. So with that said, we're at 1 hour. I gotta go get ready for whatnot, baby. Oh, you matter to me.